Hey everyone,
Hey
we
everyone.
are back with another video. We are having a Christmas video.
Woohoo! Yay!
One sec. Ta-da!
Mine's not as exciting.
No, but I like yours. Mine is just a little bit more exuberant and celebratory and me. Actually, I won't keep this on. Hang on one sec. That would probably get a little bit distracting. Alright, so we just wanted to put together a quick video about Christmas coming up and what we can do for a Christmas dinner for with keto.
So this will be our second Christmas with us being on the ketogenic eating plan. I guess we're going to talk about what we do as part of our Christmas dinner.
Yeah,
Christmas Day.
We get asked about, oh, Christmas is coming up, are you going to stay keto for that?
So part of our ketogenic lifestyle and eating plan is that there will be times where we will come off for the day, and Christmas Day is one of those days that we have planned to come off.
Yeah, so that is actually factored into it, and for us that helps makes it sustainable. So for me, fruit mince pies, like I love fruit mince pies. Like before we were on keto, after Christmas when they get marked down and the price comes down, I used to buy trolley loads of them, nearly trolley loads.
Trolley loads?
Well,
really?
I used to keep a few packs in my boot.
Oh, well there you go.
There you go. So last Christmas I said to the kids all along, we are buying 2 packets of fruit mince pies, one for me and the one for the rest of you to share. And they're all sort of, oh yeah. And then I actually did it.
Fruit mince pies, they're his thing. For me, I love chocolate. I might have a little bit of Lindt chocolate. I do have a soft spot for that. Or anything that I wouldn't usually eat throughout the year. I might just save it. I do have some chocolate that I'm actually saving for Christmas Day, and I see it. We actually got that earlier in the year, and I've been looking at it going, oh, I'm looking forward to that Christmas Day. And
then along the way, we like to go and visit some of the Christmas markets, and we'll probably indulge in a mulled wine or something like that. So, but again, this is part of what makes it sustainable for us, that we allow ourselves those breaks. Yeah,
we allow ourselves to still have the experiences. We're not depriving ourselves, but the key thing is that we have pre-planned what we will have, how much, and I guess when we'll get back on eating the way that we have already decided we want to eat.
But when it comes to your Christmas lunch, your Christmas dinner, depending on what part of the world you're from, a lot of it actually is already keto friendly. So we're going to go through bits of it and just break down what that is. Here's a photo of our Christmas lunch from last year, and you can see here the main offender that we probably wouldn't do this year is potato. We'll talk about that in a sec. But most of this fit in our keto diet.
Yeah. You cooked a turkey.
Yes.
So it was great. It was, so I guess the turkey is high in protein. You added the fats.
Yep.
So yeah, that was perfect. I think also talking about gravy. So when you're making gravy, you're using the meat juice as well as the veggies and the juice from that, gravy from that kind of.
Because like when you buy gravy from the shops, often they've got sugar or maltodextrose or dextrose or something like that packed in with it, and you don't need that. We just use a bit of arrowroot flour to thicken it up a bit, and it's actually really good.
And it actually tastes a lot better.
Yeah.
Much better.
Now, a big part of the Christmas meal here is stuffing, and I made a stuffing last year, and that was really, it's probably more a sausage meat than stuffing. We used pork mince, we used onion and sage. We didn't worry about using like breadcrumbs as filler, which most stuffing does, and it was fine. We just stuffed it under the skin of the turkey, and that also added to the fats that we were having in the meal.
And then we've got the sides that went with the meat. So we've got, all the roast veggies and your Brussels sprouts with bacon, etc. Most of that is absolutely fine anyway. So you're pretty much winning on that anyway.
So the Brussels sprouts, they're a cruciferous vegetable. They're really good for you. Bit of bacon,
great flavour,
bit of onion. Oh, so good. We never used to eat that in Australia.
No, we never had it. I think that was with us coming into the UK. I think that was first Christmas we had that. I'm like, oh, this is great, because Brussels sprouts had a bad rap as far as that's what we grew up with anyway. And can't get enough of it. Actually love it when you put your bacon, onion, and all those.
Bit of nutmeg, butter. Yeah, so good.
So good.
Carrots. Yeah, roast carrots, easy. We do parsnip at Christmas. We probably wouldn't do parsnip normally because it's pretty high in starches. But again, we're breaking keto over Christmas, so yes.
It's not the be all and end all.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Now, last year we did roast potatoes. That was part of our agreement.
Is that part of our plan? Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't that good. It wasn't as good as we were hoping it would be. I don't know if it was just my cooking or what it was, but
You've always been really good with your potatoes and having them nice and crispy and that. But yeah, I think we just went away and thought, you know what? It wasn't necessarily the highlight. It wasn't worth necessarily having that. So this year, we just might not do it. And we're actually okay with that. But that, again, is a part of our journey. So that's a decision that we've just made.
And back home, like most of the stuff that you would have with your Christmas lunch, like your barbecue meats, they're all pretty much good stuff.
Yeah.
You just watch what's going in your sausages if you're having snags on the barbie.
Or even on your meat. If you are still wanting to just stay on track, just maybe get meat that doesn't already have, like it's not pre-sauced or anything like that. And just do your own.
And then of course, as well, back home, salads. Like, actually, that was the weird thing the first time we had Christmas here. We had Christmas lunch and there was no salad. And we only realised afterwards because it was freezing. But anyway, back home, if you're doing salad, salads are great. All the veggies, you've got a bit of olive oil, make your own dressing rather than buying it.
Yeah.
Again, look out for those sugars and stuff that are in there.
Yeah. And again, you can make your own salad dressing. It's really, really easy. Whether it's a winter Christmas or a summer Christmas, you have loads and loads of options. And then when it comes to Christmas desserts or pudding, however you like to say it, again, on a ketogenic plan, there are so many options. There's loads of recipes out there for cakes, for chocolate mousses, for trifles, all of that. There is a lot out there. So again, it comes down to what you decide, and it's best to pre-decide what you want to do. If you're coming off completely, you might be with family and friends who are going to have all these other cakes, etc. Again, if you've made that decision, just have a plan as to when you will be going back on track again with your ketogenic eating.
And of course, cheese is absolutely fine on the ketogenic diet. So if you're having Christmas crackers with cheesy jokes in it, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Oh, you're kidding.
And with desserts, if you've decided that you're going to go off keto for it, you may not even need to worry about keto desserts. It's going to be really hard to find like a plum pudding or a Christmas pudding that's ketogenic because of all the sugar and sweetened fruits in there. So if that's what you've decided to do, just go for it.
Go for it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
So the key thing we want to say is really know your why, have a plan, enjoy the day, enjoy the food and family and the time that you have with loved ones, and just know exactly what you're going to do to be getting back on track, and just enjoy.
So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been helpful in the lead up to Christmas, that you'll be able to put some plans in place either around the food that you are going to eat or getting back into ketosis afterwards. So if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you think it might be helpful for someone that you know, please feel free to share it. And if you've got any questions, pop them down in the comments and we'll come back and answer you.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
Well, thanks heaps,
Thanks,
and
everyone.
we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.